thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
My pleasure. Totally.
When it comes to these sorts of events, is there something, I mean, obviously the Re-Animator, but I mean, there's so many characters that you play that fit into this sort of Comic-Con world. Is there a certain character that people seem to resonate more with than anything else?
I would say there's a top 5.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. I always try to guess when people come to me which way they're going to go, what's their enthusiasm. And they surprise me sometimes. They come out of left field with some stuff. You know, of course, Re-Animator is pretty much right up there. But then they'll surprise me, and you know, I get things like, "You were the Question in Justice League Unlimited." And I was like, yes, I was. Or
Glad you recognized me.
well, it's just the voice work,
No,
you know. Or some obscura movie that I did. Like, really? Really? Of all the movies that I went, this is the one you wanted me to sign? Okay. You know,
Maybe
something I'd rather forget, you know.
They're just trying to be a little different to everyone else, maybe.
Yeah, I think sometimes they're thinking everybody else is going that way, I'll do this. But sometimes it's a genuine, like, no, this is the bomb. You are Dr. Mordred. It's like, well, yeah, I guess so.
And of course, with Star Trek, but also the 4400, you had a recurring role in that.
I did.
Quite recently. You got to film that in Vancouver.
Vancouver, the great city of Vancouver. Love that place. So cultured. So great.
A lot of the scenes were shot where I went to university briefly at UBC.
Oh, yeah, a beautiful place. Yeah, we shot there a lot. I think their headquarters was on the campus.
So how does it work on a show like that compared to something like Star Trek?
Well, distance, time and distance for one thing. Star Trek was shot on 3 sound stages on the Paramount lot. So you just get in your car and drive on and go into makeup. It's a little more complex when you have to get a visa and jump on a plane and go to another country and work under familiar but somewhat different kind of parameters, you know. But it's all the same, basically. Both of them had a similar connection in that they were both written by Ira Stephen Bear. So, you know, I had sort of a comfort zone there.
You knew the direction to take.
Right. And I knew that, you know, sometimes you do these things and you're not quite sure if somebody up the food chain is in your corner or not, or how'd I get this. But with those, you know, I knew I had Ira on my side. So he was sort of tailoring. When I went up and did 4400 the first time, I remember Ira called me and said, listen, you know, you're going to get an offer to go up there and do this, but you know, even the studio doesn't know it. They're really giving me crap because they're trying to get me to hire this character locally in Vancouver and save money because the character doesn't say any lines in this episode. But, you know, I have plans, bucko, so just, you know, just know that. And so, bless him. So I went up there and didn't say a word, and then of course it started recurring, and then I wouldn't shut up. So Ira knew what he was doing. He's a brilliant writer.